Everyone, and welcome to another episode of Just a Conversation with Mo. I'd like to first start off this episode by thanking everyone for helping me grow in the Spanish community with all their likes, comments, and subscribes. And we're going to continue to build this piece by piece, brick by brick. So, today's episode, we're doing something different. Well, the whole show is starting to do something different. We're changing it up a little bit, and we're making it to where it's something different every time. So on Mondays, that's when we do our interviews. We speak with the guests. They share their stories on the things they've been through, struggles they didn't work past, and ways that they're building themselves. On Fridays, we're doing something called Friday Reads, when I do an essay to help inspire people, drop some knowledge, something you could take something from. And on Wednesdays, we're doing story time. So all these in hopes to get you to a place to where you can feel like you're improving and that helps along the way. So, with all that out the way, this week's and the first story we're telling is about Anchises and the lion, which start off way, way back in ancient Rome with a lion, a big lion, 9 feet long, right outside the small village, and it was just roaring, ready to tell the village up. So the villagers started. And they could have been right. They were scared. And the soldiers and the village people went out to find a lion and kill a lion. And meanwhile, this young man named Anchises was wandering through the woods. And as time wound down, he decided to hunker down for the evening and went to a cave. And in this cave, he got his bushes together, his hay together, and his blanket to lay down for the night, and ran across the lion in the cave. And you would think that Anchises would have been terrified, which he actually was, scared for his life. But he realized something different about the lion. He realized the lion was in pain. He just couldn't see, I couldn't figure out why. Until he noticed that the lion's paw was swollen and bloody. And he noticed that the lion had a thorn sticking out his paw. Well, a very good act of kindness, Anchises removed the thorn from the lion's paw. And that night, Anchises and the lion just stayed in a cave, and he survived for the night. So years later, Anchises was captured and sentenced to death. Ironically, be eaten by a lion. So in the Colosseum, they raised the gate, and out comes the lion that Anchises saved. Well, not saved, but relieved. So the lion realized it was Anchises and ran to him, not in rage and not with the intent to kill him, but joyful. And they played in the Colosseum, which actually warmed the emperor's heart. And that act of kindness made the emperor spare Anchises and the lion. When they went off and lived in the woods, both until they both perished. Well, this story covers you can take a lot of things from this story. You could take the act of kindness that Anchises did. You could take the act of kindness in which the lion showed Anchises, in which he spared his life because he relieved him of some pain. And like I always say, kindness do inspires kindness. But if you take a deeper look into this story, it's really the thing that you never know what pain someone going through. You never know what thorns someone may have. And a lot of times when people are frustrated or mad at you, they're not really mad at you. It is something that they're going through that they can't fully express. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I always be kind. Like I just previously said, kindness inspire kindness. And that's it for today's story time. I hope that's something you could apply. You can take something from this, apply it to your day-to-day, and just keep improving. And I'm out.